गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स। आज हम एमएससी फाइनल ईयर का जो पेपर 4 है आपके, इसमें टॉपिक चल रहा है सेल कल्चर टेक्निक। तो कल हमने बात करी थी कि सेल कल्चर क्या होता है, कितने टाइप का होता है और कौन सी सेल को हम कल्चर कर सकते हैं कौन सी कंडीशन में। तो इसमें हमने बताया था इन वीवो और इन विट्रो टेक्निक है जिससे कल्चर किया जा सकता है। तो आज हम बात करते हैं कि ऐसा कौन सा मीडिया होता है जिसमें कि सेल को कल्चर कर सकते हैं। तो सेल कल्चर मीडिया, इन सेल कल्चर टेक्निक्स सेल और टिश्यू आर रिमूव्ड फ्रॉम ए प्लांट or an animals and introduced into a new artificial environment that can support their proliferation, survival and growth। यानी कि जो सेल्स होती हैं, टिश्यू होते हैं, इनको प्लांट एनिमल से निकाल कर इन्हें आर्टिफिशियल एनवायरनमेंट, ऐसा एनवायरनमेंट जिसमें कि ये ग्रो कर सकती है, प्रोलिफरेट कर सकती है, में ट्रांसफ़र करते हैं। सम ऑफ द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ सच एन एनवायरनमेंट फॉर द प्रोलिफरेशन ऑफ द सेल इंक्लूड फर्स्ट ए सबस्ट्रेट सोर्स ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन, सेकंड आइडियल टेम्परेचर रेंज जो कि कंट्रोल किया जाता है, third growth medium and ideal pH among others. Here we shall focus on the medium cell culture media. What is cell culture media? Although there are three different type of culture media for different type of cells, they are typically composed of glucose, amino acid, vitamin, inorganic salts, attachment factor, etc. There are two major type of culture media. These include, first is natural media. Natural culture media is composed of biological fluid that are naturally occurring. Although this type of media can be used for a range of cells, the its biggest disadvantage is that it may that lack the exact component required by given cell, which can greatly affected reproducibility। जो नेचुरल कल्चर मीडिया होता है वैसे तो सेल्स के ग्रो के लिए अच्छा होता है, लेकिन कुछ डिसएडवांटेज है, जैसे कि इसमें जो सेल्स होती है वह उनकी जो रिप्रोडक्टिव रेट होती है वह अफेक्ट होती है। और सेकंड इज आर्टिफिशियल मीडिया, आल्सो रेफर्ड एज ए सिंथेटिक मीडिया। आर्टिफिशियल मीडिया refers to the type of media that are produced by adding such nutrients as vitamins, gases, oxygen, carbon dioxide and protein among others। These organic or inorganic nutrients are added so as to meet the specific need of given cell and thus provide the ideal environment for their growth। As such, they can be used for a number of purposes, including providing immediate survival for the cells, allowing for prolonged survival of the cells, allowing for indefinite growth of the cells, providing for specialized function। On the other hand, culture may be characterized as selective media. This is a special type of media that only allows for certain cells to grow. For instance, blood agar used to isolate Streptococcus and Morezella species can be turned into a selective media by adding antibiotics. Second is differential media. This type of media allow for different type of cell microorganisms to grow depending on their metabolism. As mentioned above, different type of As mentioned above, different type of synthetic media are prepared in a manner that will provide the ideal proliferation environment for given cells. For this reason, synthetic media can be divided into four major categories. These include, first is serum containing media. In this type of media, serum fetal bovine serum is used as a carrier for nutrient and growth factor among others that tend to be water insoluble. Second is serum free media. This type of media is typically produced for the purpose of supporting single cell type of culture. As such, it provides specified nutrients and other factors required by the cell type. In this media, in this culture media, serum is absent because is present some disadvantage and can result in misinterpretation of immunological results. Third is chemically defined media. Like the name suggested, this type of media is composed of contamination free, pure organic and inorganic ingredients. Constituents of this type of media are typically produced through genetic engineering in bacteria and yeast. And last, fourth type of media, protein free media. Protein free media are typically lacking of any type of protein. It's largely used to promote superior growth of the cell as well as protein expression, in addition to facilitating for the purification of any expressed product. Some of the major components of cell culture media include: first, nutrients provide for by peptides and amino acids, which are the building block of protein. Carbohydrate for energy, essential minerals such as calcium, magnesium, phosphate and iron, among other buffering agents such as acetate to stabilize the culture media. Vitamins, and last is pH change indicator such as phenol red. Cell culture media are used for the proliferation of cell, which can then be identified and studied. As such, it can be used for various purposes, including for education, diagnosis and treatment of a disease, among others. Next is cell suspension. In culture method, cell suspension refer to a type of culture where cells are suspended in a liquid medium. जिस लिक्विड मीडियम में सेल को रखा जाता है, सस्पेंडेड किया जाता है, वह सेल सस्पेंशन कल्चर कहलाता है. टू ऑब्टेन सिंगल सेल ए friable callus, small tissue that fall apart easily, is put in agitated liquid medium. Agitation allow for gaseous exchange unlike solid medium. Breaking it up, this allow for single cell to be released, which are then transferred to another fresh medium. Cell suspension culture have a big advantage over the stationary ones, given that it allow for the cell to be uniformly bathed. Moreover, given that the medium tend to be agitated, it allow for aeration of the medium. Next is in cell culture technique, allow the medium provide gas to the cells. Given that the medium is suspension, it also become easy to manipulate the content of the culture. Like any other culture, suspension cell culture has to be under control condition, proving the cells with an ideal environment to proliferate. Once they reach about 80% confluence, it is time to subculture in order to ensure continue proper growth. 80% confluence refer to the state where 80% of culture surface is covered with the growing cell. In some cases, the cell in suspension may adhere on to the plastic surface of the culture flask or even form clumps. In such cases, a pipette can be used to pick these cells and expel them onto the surface of flask and therefore away from the plastic surface. This help obtain single cells, given that they are no adhere on to the plastic surface.